What?
Dead guy.
Skeleton, to be more precise. The name's Brook, musician by trade, pirate at heart.
Yep, I already have so many questions. First of all, how are you alive? Second of all, where's the rest of your crew? Third of all, why do you have hair? Also, how are you alive?
Oh, what a cruel and twisted fate that is. I'm not sure you're ready for the tragic story that is my life.
Well, then could you at least just answer why you're alive?
Oh, let's see. It all started the day I was born, on a cold and stormy night.
I don't care! We checked the ship just like we said we would, so let's just go back and act like this never happened.
So let me get this straight. You're a skeleton who's a pirate and a musician and has great taste in hairstyles?
You have no idea how hard it is to make this do look good without shampoo.
No.
You seem like a pretty cool guy.
No, no, no!
How would you like to join our crew?
Oh, that would be splendid.
While sailing through the Grand Line, the Straw Hats encounter what appears to be a ghost ship. After drawing straws, Luffy, Nami, and Saji go investigate it only to find a talking skeleton named Brook. Luffy immediately asks him to join his crew, to which he says yes, to everyone's dismay. Brook then explains how he got his shadow stolen by Moria, one of the 7 warlords, which means that if he steps into sunlight, he will burn up on the spot. As they're talking, they manage to intercept the ship so big it's confused for an island called Thriller Bark. Brook, realizing that this is the same place Moria resides in, goes on ahead and tries to get his shadow back. Everyone else decides to explore the island and comes across all sorts of zombies, ghouls, all of Satan's demon fools, etc. Luffy manages to run into the big bad himself and gets his shadow yoinked out of him and then placed inside a giant demon thing called Oars, which makes Oars start acting like Luffy. Afterwards, Brook manages to regroup with some of the Straw Hats and reveals that his mission is to reunite with an old friend named Laboon. That's right, the whale from Reverse Mountain was friends with Brook when he was alive, and was the reason Laboon was so sad in the first place. With that backstory out of the way, the Straw Hats are ready to begin their counterattack to take down Moria.
Negative follow! Oh, what's the matter? Feeling under the weather? Wanna cry about it? Here, let me help you up. Oh wait, I hate you! Huh?
Leave them alone.
What the Moria? How did you get back up?
Rule 1 of the Hustler's Code. Don't look like a bitch in front of the hose.
Alright, I'ma stop you right there.
Rule 2 of the Hustler's Code. Never stay down when there's grinding to do.
You ruiner of ruinings! Why are you staying down like everybody else?
Ever since I set out on my pirate journey, I've encountered horror after horror, ranging from things like fishmen, warlords, gods, and even the dreaded Foxy. And after going through Ennie's lobby and back, I've grown numb to it all. Now go on and pray to whoever god you worship. Though, spoiler alert, I won't be listening. Yeah, that's right. Tremble before the might of the great Captain Usopp.
What's your problem, buddy? You're kind of ruining the whole wedding reception here.
Hey, Nami's not yours to marry, pal, so get to the back of the line.
Look, chum, just because she's unconscious doesn't mean she didn't consent to this.
You know, even if she did, you and I still got beef, amigo. You took the one devil fruit I was willing to eat in the entire world.
And pray tell, friend, what reason do you want that fruit?
That's irrelevant. All you need to know now is that my dreams are crushed, and therefore, I'ma have to kill you, brother.
I'd like to see you try, compadre.
Damn it! This guy's stronger than I thought. I better pull something from my ass soon or I'm as good as dead.
Your swordsmanship is pretty good. Though where I'm from, you'd be considered just subpar.
You're not from around here?
I hail from the land of Wano, a secluded island far into the New World. Not many people tend to venture outside of its borders.
So you're saying you'd consider yourself a minority?
I guess you could say that, but I don't see why that matters.
Flying Dragon, Blaze!
Oh shit, we're scrapping! Out of all the minority hunters I've fought in my lifetime, you're the only one who has managed to best me. Take this. Put it to good use.
I will, but not because you asked. I just don't want you having nice things.
Thought you'd say that.
Wow, I didn't realize your swordsman friend was so, racist.
Yeah, you get used to it. Admire it, even. Also, your shadow's back. Funny skeleton man.
Hallelujah!
You heartless bastard! I can't believe I used to idolize someone who doesn't care for the sanctity of life. I swear, you won't get away with this.
You fool! Not only are you quite possibly the worst doctor I've seen in my entire life, but you're also about to die by my hand! Wait, what are these?
What the f?
Well, that's that. Now let's go meet up with the others. This place is giving me the creeps.
Yeah, okay.
Rise, boys. Rise using the shadow I got from this strapping young lad, and smite this sinner now.
If that's supposed to be me, then goddamn, I need to cut down on the meat. No.
What?
I refuse. After receiving the gift of life, I would not wish to waste it on taking this gift away from others. I instead would rather make the most of this new opportunity I have been granted by educating myself on the intricacies of how the world works, expanding my vocabulary, and perhaps one day even fall in love and have a child of my own to share this gift with. So it is for that reason I simply cannot abide by your orders.
Now, Oz, I see what you're saying. However, if that boy over there has meat on him...
How did you know that? Gum, boom! After everyone's done with their obligatory battles with the enemy henchmen, everyone gets together and takes on Oars, who boast Luffy's mind and abilities. After some back and forth, everyone uses a coordinated assault to take him down, leaving only Moria left standing in his giant, inflated, not fit for television form. However, with a combination of Gear 2 and 3, Luffy manages to beat him for good, releasing all the shadows Moria stole in the process. Although right as they began to rest after fighting for so long, out pops another warlord of the sea, Kuma, who's not letting them off the hook just yet.
God damn it. We take out one warlord and another one shows up out of nowhere.
Ugh. Pinocchio. Status report.
We're all gonna fucking die!
Like how we're giving our captain to some fat ass with paws for hands. Unlike the reindeer over there, Mama didn't raise no bitch.
The f?
What's he doing?
It seems like he's charging up something.
What are you talking about? He's making it smaller.
Yeah, it looks like he's compressing it, you belong, Singleton.
Wait, how can you compress air into an open space? That doesn't even make any sense.
It's a magic devil fruit power. It doesn't have to make sense. You're gonna have to learn these things if you want to be a real boy. Hoo! Ha! Hoo!
Well, I mean, all devil fruits have rules inherently tied to them. The only reason I'm a skeleton is because my soul couldn't find my body for decades. Otherwise, I'd still be getting action to this day.
Guys?
What?
Oh,
Like I said, you're even more stupid than the reindeer. Oh god, there goes my organs. What? You'll let us go if I take Luffy's pain? Why? As if I'd listen to you.
Zoro, let me do it. I know we may have had our differences in the past. Ooh, I'll eat a dick.
Alright, let's get this over with. Oh, that's it? This would be like taking candy from a baby. What the fuck? Holy fucking shit! Fucking god damn it! Well, I guess there's only one thing left to do. Bonsai!
Hey, where did Kuma go? Oh god, where'd all this blood come from? And how are you still standing?
Like I said, Mama didn't raise no bitch.
Kuma agrees to let everyone go if Zoro withstands all of Luffy's pain, and Zoro takes it all and is still left standing. Everyone then celebrates by throwing a big old party to which Brook officially joins the crew and they all sing a sea shanty together. On the way out, a pink-haired lady gives Nami a Viva card saying it's connected to her mom, who is also a big deal in the pirate world. The Straw Hats then set off for another grand adventure. What wacky hijinks will our heroes get into this time? Find out right now. A few days and one movie later, Luffy and Co stumble across a mermaid named Kami who asks for help freeing freeing her friend Hachi from a group of no-gooders, the Flying Fish Riders. When they arrive, they see that this Hachi fellow is actually one of the fishmen who worked for Arlong back in the day. After some negotiation, Kami manages to convince him that he's changed his ways, and as they get ready to fight the Flying Fish Riders, Sanji sees that the leader looks exactly like his wanted poster. He gets so furious he pulls a handsome Squidward and kicks it in his face so bad that he becomes beautiful. Once all that's dealt with, they all go down to Sabaody, the rest stop between the first half of the Grand Line and the New World. Everyone starts to search for someone who can coat their ship so it can sail under the Red Line, and along the way we see a celestial dragon, a world noble who commands the utmost authority and is being mean to slaves, which is a big no-no to our heroes. However, Hachi insists to Luffy and co to not cause any trouble. Their search eventually lands them at a bar where the bartender enlightens everyone on a group of pirates known as the Supernovas.
I must say, this meal is quite exquisite. The roast beef is cooked to perfection. I'd be inclined to give this establishment 5 stars if there wasn't a stupid broad making so much damn noise over there.
Quit your yapping, Boomer! I'm trying to enjoy my free meal!
You know that none of this is actually free, right?
It is when I get a 100% discount in my back pocket!
Goddamn tourists. No. I'm so sorry, sir. Oh, you got it. Done it now, pal.
Such was the fate of your pants. The cards are telling me that harming him will lower our stock value.
What's your problem, man? Trying to kill me right at the gate? That's just wicked and whack, dog. Do you even know who I am?
You're funny looking, simple ass.
You know, it's not a good idea to be fighting next to the bloody Navy headquarters.
Man, you're such a buzzkill. Me think me go and hook up with a twink on grinder. Says his name is Bone Clay. As a little prison record, man.
Good job there, Drake. Though I didn't expect to see you here. Thought you were busy in your cell block 1. By the way, got any cabbage on you?
Having heard about these rival pirates, the gang decides to just go to the amusement park for funsies. However, while at the park, Kami ends up getting kidnapped and taken into an auction house to be sold off as a slave. Nami decides that the best course of action is to use the treasure they acquired from Fiddlebark and use it to purchase Kami. But once the auction started and Kami was brought out, the celestial dragon named Charlos comes out and offers 500 million berries, completely blowing everyone else's bid out of the water. Immediately after this, Luffy and the Flying Fish Riders crash down the door, and just as he's about to charge in and do what he does best, Hachi stops him, saying he'll only make things worse. Immediately after, Charlos realizes Hachi's a fishman and shoots him with a goddamn Glock. Luffy, not taking kindly to this, decides to give Charlos a punch heard around the world. However, in hitting a celestial dragon, that means that Admiral will be sent to deal with the situation, which is bad news. An old man pops up and frees Kami from her chains, and Luffy and some of the other supernovas go and deal with the riffraff outside. After styling on some marines for a bit, the MVPs of the arc, aka the Flying Fish Riders, help the Straw Hats escape, and they rendezvous back at Shaggy's bar, where Rayleigh is waiting for them. It's revealed that Rayleigh was Gold Roger's second in command and knows pretty much all the secrets of the world, but when Usopp tries to ask him about the One Piece, Luffy stops him dead in his tracks, saying he would rather die than know if the One Piece is real or not. Also, something of note during this convo is it's revealed that Roger did not get captured by the Marines, but rather turned himself in after acquiring a life-threatening disease. After talking for a while longer, Rayleigh says that he can coat the Thousand Sunny, but it's gonna take 3 days, so he hands him this Viva card and tells him to lay low until then. Unfortunately, this proves to be harder than it sounds, as the island is currently in complete chaos while all the supernovas doing battle with the Marines, who now have an admiral on their side, Kizaru. As the Straw Hats try to hide, they come across what seems to be Kuma, who's looking to do them in for good this time. The squad gives everything they got, and by the skin of their teeth they manage to put him down, but notice that something is a bit off with his body.
You know, as someone with a PhD in medical science, something seems fishy about that guy.
Oh, who cares? He's dead. That's all that matters. Yeah, I'm not looking behind me right now. So, please tell me that was just one of you getting up.
Well, would you look at that? You made it take down one pacifista.
One?
Alright guys, I need you to follow me on this one, okay? Run!
Say no more!
We
got trouble over here.
You know, I expected the revered minority hunter to put up more of a fight.
Bite my shiny metal sword.
Not what I would have chosen for my last words. Well. Looks like the Dark King Rayleigh decided to come out of retirement. You sure you want to spend your first day back fighting for these guys of all people?
Let the youngins have fun. If you got that stick out of your ass, you'd learn to live a little.
If only I could. But unfortunately, I'm on the clock, and I'd hate to come back empty-handed.
Guys, this is a really bad time to be knocked out right now. Oh, sweet Mary Christ, no!
Oh, it's you again? Listen up, Ursaluna. I'm not letting you get past me this time.
Zoro? Zoro? Zoro!
Where is he?
Get out of here! I'll hold them off as long as I can. After all, I still got a bone to pick with him. Yeah!
Damn you, you oversized Build-A-Bear!
No, just fall back!
Stay back! I'm warning you! You touch me and you have my grand fleet of 100,000 pirates to deal with! No, wait, no!
Only one thing left to do now. Not look like a bitch in front of the hose. Get over here, you son of a...
Sanji! Get your ass in a high gear. Go, Gadget, fist! Uh-oh.
Give that back!
Mama!
Guys, I could really use some backup.
Stop it! Please just stop. Oh, f this. Robin!
If it wasn't for you, I would still be drifting aimlessly on the sea forever. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you, is what I'd say if I had one.
Don't mention it. Besides, you can make it up to me by singing on my ship.
Why, certainly. In fact, I have just the song in mind.
Why? Why can't I do anything? Why couldn't I help them? Why am I so weak? I'm sorry, everyone. I failed you all. Why are you even doing this? You heartless bastard.